The Shaleec Thomas Show. Hello, my name is Shaleec Thomas. Thanks for tuning in. This is my first official episode of the Shaleec Thomas Show. And like I said, I'm Shaleec Thomas. But anyway, I just kind of want to give you guys a little bit of information about me and why you should be watching me. So I'm super cool, and that's why you should watch me. And I want to be a superstar. Yeah, I want to sing, act, dance, and model. And that's why I'm going to school for musical theater right now. So, yeah, because musical theater covers singing, acting, and dancing, which is something I'm pretty good at. I'm really good at, yeah. And so, I've been doing it ever since I was 5 in church, and then I started taking acting classes in the 8th grade, and I was in middle school. And I sucked really bad because I was extremely shy, and we did Romeo and Juliet we did Romeo and Juliet that year, and I did horribly. I got the smallest part. I was Peter. And like one show, people booed me and like were telling jokes in the front row, and I had to like stay character, and that was really hard to do. When the boy's name, his name was Charlie. He was a punk ass. But anyway, I'll move on. And so the reason I decided to film myself is because I really want a reality show. I would love to have cameras follow me around all the time and like talk about myself, you know, or whatever. And so, but I want my reality show to be about me searching for group members, because I want to be a singer in a group of like 4 or 5 females, and I want us to all be virgins because I'm a virgin. Like, see, this is my period ring. Yeah, it doesn't have any big diamonds, but when I get married, it will. I hope my hands are not really ashy, but whatever. And so, yeah, I want to, like, I can see myself on stage with virgin, like, airbrushed across my costume or whatever, and me and all the girls that I'm singing with, you know, it'd be really cool. There was a group, like, a couple of years ago, more than a couple of years ago, it's called TG4, and their first song and only song was Virginity, and it was a really cool song, and I loved it, and that's kind of what inspired me to be all happy about my virginity, because it's cool, and there's not that many virgins in the world. There are, but, you know, people don't want to admit that. But anyway, moving on. So here's the most important segment of my show. It's called Lil Wayne, Give Me a Contract to Your Label. Hi, Lil Wayne. I'm Shaleec, and if you ever watch this, I really want to be signed to Young Money. I think you're a really talented rapper, and you know, it would be nice to work with an artist who has a label, because you know what it's like to be an artist. And if you watch this whole little episode of the Shaleec Thomas Show, you get to hear me sing, and you'll be like, yeah, I want to sign her. And then you can see, you know, I'm very beautiful. You see the dimples? Yeah, they're nice, right? I know. So, anyway, here's the second segment of my Shaleec Thomas Show. It's called The Worst Hairdo of the Day. Can you see the bad hair?
Really good.
Okay. So I was at McDonald's this one time, and I saw this lady with her dreads, and I was just like, whoa, that's really horrible. So I had to take a picture, and I had to sneak and do it, because as you can see, she was starting to turn around. So this is the worst hairdo of the day. Yeah, and if you have bad hair, you could end up on my show. Anyway, here's the next segment of the show. It's called the douchebag of the day. And the douchebag of the day goes to Cori Rist. Cori Rist is one of the 14 women who allegedly slept with Tiger Woods. The reason why she wins the douchebag of the day award is because yesterday, December 14th, 2009, she was on the Today Show crying and whining about how her son's going to think differently of her and think she's a whore or slut or something like that. And I think, you know what, he wouldn't have known that you're a whore if you wouldn't have went on TV and told everybody that you slept with Tiger Woods. So now your son, just like the rest of the world, is going to know that you're a whore and a homewrecker. Okay. So, the last thing I want to talk about is one of my own personal hot topics. And my hot topic is about grit. So I don't know how many of you are familiar with Al Green and the grit incident. You know, back in the day, before my time probably, I'm not sure exactly when, you know, I guess he was cheating and his wife threw some hot grits on him while he was in jail. And then he started singing gospel music, right? But anyway, so here's a more current situation with hot grits. There was this lady, her name is Carolyn Brown. She is 44 years old. She's somewhere in Louisiana, because that's what LA stands for, right? Great. So on November 7th, Miss Brown was arguing with her boyfriend. You know, he basically said, he told her that he was breaking up with her, and he went to bed. And so I guess he woke up the next morning to hot grits on his face. And so she's currently, you know, in jail or whatever. But I just, you know, I thought that was kind of funny, because I didn't think anyone would ever throw hot grits on somebody again, right? But whatever. And so my word of advice is, if someone wants to break up with you, you really don't have a choice but to break up with them, because, you know, you can't be in a relationship by yourself. You can try, but that's stupid. So, you know, if someone's breaking up with you, accept it, move on with your life. You don't have to kill them, you don't have to beat them up, you don't have to pour hot grits on them. You can just move on and find somebody else who wants you. So if you would like to, you know, have submissions to the show, you want to send me a picture of someone with some bad hair, or send me a quote from a douchebag that you know, it could be your teacher or your parents, whatever, celebrity. You can send all your submissions to, can you see that? Okay, the Shaleec Thomas Show at buzz.com. So email me pictures and things that you would like to see on the show, because, you know, I used to ride the bus and stuff, and so that's how I got a lot of my photos, and now I bought a car, and I don't have time to be on the bus because it costs money, and I would rather put that money in my gas tank. So email me at the Shaleec Thomas Show at buzz.com. Okay, and for my final segment of my show, I'm going to sing a song so that, you know, Lil Wayne will give me a record now. And the song is called Forever Yours, from Once on This Island. And I'm going to sing it. Let me just drink some water so, you know, loosen up my throat a little bit. Alright. Just like a wave meets to be near the shore, you are the one I was intended for. Deep in your eyes, I saw the God's design. Now my life is forever yours, and you are mine. I am the tree holding away the storm. Here in my arms, I'll keep you safe and warm. Even the gods won't dare to cross this line, where my life is forever yours, and you are mine. Mine. We'll race away in a car as silver as the moon. The storm will turn to sun on an island where the earth and sea are one. As sure as this night leads to a sky of blue, as sure as my heart led me to be with you, surely the gods meant this to be a sign, then my life is forever yours, and you are mine. Okay, I want to thank you all for tuning in to the first official episode of the Shaleec Thomas Show. And next time I will have like actual awards for the worst hair and the douchebag, and yeah, and we might add a segment about bad clothes too. Alright, thank you. The Shaleec Thomas Show.